Okay, 45. I said 45 minutes. Let's go 40. I'm a bit tight for time. After this, I'm running a tennis tournament. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I can't be late for that. I'll be late for that. 40 minutes. Let's do it. So rather than reviewing what I've done last week, well, I'll do it. I'll normally do it a bit more in detail. I'll just go super quick off the top of my head. You know. So I made 23 calls to agents last week. So that's fantastic. I've just freaking gone for it. I just turned it on, you know. And what really helped is not just on Sunday going through the deals and analysing the deals. So yes, I did it last Sunday, then I kept doing it. So last Sunday we made about, I think, a list of 5 agents call, and then I just kept doing it until I got to on Monday. For a couple of hours, I got a list of 20 deals to call about. And yeah, you know, probably like 5-10%, maybe 10% don't answer. Yeah, but then most of them answer. Alright, only 2 out of those 20, or 23, only 2 have progressed into, oh, I think I want to make an offer on this one. I want to propose the assisted sale deal to them. Yeah, but that's why it's about numbers, because if I'd only done 5, I might have got 0 that I actually wanted to progress. So yeah, numbers game. That's what we're going to do in terms of review last week. But they were all property engine deals, yeah. So now I'm going to just look through my estate agent emails, and I think the last date I'm up to is 9th of March. I might be wrong actually. I might be on 12th of March. Let's see. I think it's no, it's 9th, isn't it? It's 9th of March. I've still got a bunch here. Wait, what? Did I not check these? When you click off them, yeah. Pretty sure I've checked this. Okay, I guess not. I'm here. That's what it is, 9th of March. I mean, that's nearly a month out of date, so yeah, you just need to get through these, don't I? Harley Park Road. Well, let me just copy this. Wait, just make sure it is freehold. Oh, share of freehold. Yeah, no, I don't look for those deals. Right, okay. So I just look for freehold deals. It makes more simple. Leasehold. Yeah, no. This one, leasehold. No, it's really good. They do put that in the summaries. It really makes this leasehold really makes this process faster. Just on the last one. Hi, Claudia. Currently, it's always good to just keep in touch. It probably will change soon. I'm on a course with Mark Shaw, which is that's confidential information. Tide stuff. Yeah, that says alert from Tide. Funding to. Oh no, that's fine. I'm fine. I'm good. I don't need that. Okay, yeah, fine. Right, Jason, this is another one. Out to close, no thoughts. Just make sure. This one doesn't say it's a freehold or leasehold, but yeah, so maybe it will say on the more information. Come on, where's your tenure? Where's your tenure? Here's a good tenure. Where's your tenure? Oh, for God's sake. Alright, I mean, it's a house, so I'm gonna assume. Yes, I do have Adobe Acrobat, yeah, fine. But if you were just as helpful as Martin Gerard, estate agents, and put it on the front. Okay, I assume it's freehold then. Doesn't even say. Well, let's assume. Let's have a look at it. This is, Evans and Co. like use such an old. Yeah, I think they really need to update it. It's such an old website style, isn't it? This is like 2010 vibes of this. Anyway. Yeah, just scrolling for no reason. I suppose that the next thing is to look for comparables. Clearly, you know, it's a little bit dated. So, it's the Broadway Grenford. So therefore, I'm gonna go like this. Broadway Grenford. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. We're just gonna click on one of these. Grab a little cheeky postcode. Oh, that is okay. So that's like centre of town stuff. So I'm assuming the postcode will be slightly different, but UB69PN. Let's check that into Property Engine. Here we go. Take all the interested, not just my interested property. So UB69PN. I'm going to guess there's nothing. Yeah, I thought so. I'm going to increase to 0.25 miles, and we're going to hopefully get this one by Evans and Co. Evans and Company include. That's not the one. That's very strange. I mean, I might look at this one anyway. In fact, I already have looked at this one. Comparables to 525, yeah, so not good enough. Alright, well, let's ignore this email. It's waste of our time to kind of, yeah. You know what, like I do all these live streams, yeah, all this stuff. I think I'm going to write this down. Long term, or maybe even medium term, I can look into getting an AI bot or something, upload my criteria to it, and ask it to look through my emails for me. Rather than me, and then what I can do is look at the ones that, yeah, just only look at the ones that it says match my criteria, and then basically I'll be at. Did I click off Property Engine? I did, didn't I? Great. What I was going to say is I'll be at this stage in Property Engine when I'm looking at my interested properties, and it would just be there automatically. Like I could automatically put it in there, or if it does it within its own software, I can just sort of copy paste whatever the like a list of postcodes or whatever, manually put it into Property Engine. But I know these ones are sort of good ones. But it's a medium-term thing because you know, if I don't know how to train an AI agent, it's not gonna go well, is it really? It'll give me a load of shit, and then it will just actually be a waste of time. So yeah, but probably not as much of a waste. Well, no, it could be more of a waste of time because it could chuck away the good ones, keep the bad ones, and more of a waste of time. Right. Anyway, Bassett Way, Grenford again. What are we looking at tenure wise? Do you know what? I'm not going to click on more information. I'm just going to. Do you know what I mean? Because I spent like a minute or two just looking for the type of tenure. It wasn't even on the information pack. So maybe this estate agent just doesn't chuck it on there. So I'm just annoyed. UB69TG. So, but yeah, I just have to do that. Oh, yeah. Is that 9DG? I think it was. It's 9DG. Take off the interest label. There it is. Oh, this is a new listing. So, they sent it as soon as they listed it on the market. I mean, I prefer for agents to either like send it to me when it's like a dead listing, you know, 3 to 6 months afterwards, or send it to me before it's even gone on the market. They're the two that I want. You know, this is it's not that interesting to me. Like yeah, it could do with modernisation, but I doubt you're going to make a profit out of that. Wasn't it modernisation? Look at the comparables here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I labelled that one. They were on for 485. Some were for 460. What did I say it had to be? Like 400 probably. I didn't say anything. Right, yeah, so this one's well presented, right next to it. Yeah, it is indeed, and wow, okay, it's not like that great, but it's bigger as well. I mean, property 120. It's the plot size. I want the actual. You know what I mean? Okay, it's 71. So yeah, ours is way smaller than our comparables there. So bigger property selling for only 10 grand more. It's right next door. Yeah, let's not waste our time on this one any further. Okay, great. So we filter out the wheat from the chaff. That is some chaff. I don't know what chaff is. Well, it must be the bit of the wheat plant that you don't eat. So that was some chaff from Jason Evans there. Arlington Residential. Game changing rents reforms. Major changes. Thanks, but I don't need that email. Thank you. Auction house 1890. Yeah, okay. I've actually got the link sent to me by a contact that what am I trying to say? Yeah, she sent me the ones from this lot that didn't sell at auction, so that's cool. Right, what's this? Damn it. Oh yeah. No, this guy wasn't really interested in sister sales, but it's nice that he's replied to me. It's an investor that I called. I think he wanted to see block. We wanted to see 30% BMV flips in the north. What I do? Josh, I like him. Still, he often sends me properties that are completely useless for me. To there's a spam Elliot. Occasionally, if there's a useful one, he will like personally message me, which is cool. Yeah, Joseph's got a good agent. This one, yeah, obviously the kitchen is a little bit dated there, but there's nothing majorly wrong with it. Yeah, obviously it could be better, but it's not that bad. So I'm not sure with them sister sale on this one. But like, if it's getting feedback that the kitchen and bathroom's putting people off, I don't see why it would though. Like, the kitchen's oldish style, but it's not that bad. I guess it's the brown wood. The brown wood's a bit like we don't really have that style these days, and but you know, these people surely can afford to put in a new kitchen, but maybe they can't. It'd be obviously that's not the nicest little. I'd want to look at the floor plan. I think yeah, the kids. Just see if there's any value add opportunity. Whoa, too Albert. Oh, that's bizarre. There's a downstairs small bedroom with an ensuite. Maybe an elderly person lived with them, because that's a very small bedroom on the suite, but it's accessible on the downstairs, and then 4 bedrooms upstairs with the yeah, they don't have a bathroom, they just have a shower room and then an ensuite. Interesting layout, I have to say. It's an interesting layout. That's a little WC thing. Is the layout the best optimization of the space? I don't know if it is, but I've seen worse. Right. Well, my gut feeling is that I can't think of what we could do, but Laurel Gardens and NB7. Let's have a little look. Laurel Gardens. And yeah. W7? No, that's not right. I can't spell. I'm spelling right. So let's turn notifications off early now. On rather. I don't want them on. Yeah, but I do. Okay, don't know what's going on. Let's put NW7. See if we get. Ah, we go. We got the right place now, surely. Right, okay, let's pop the little postcode. NW7 3HA. Thank you very much. Let's have a little look. Is anyone watching this, right? Anything I can do the process faster? You please let me know, because the estate agent emails are the ones that they just take the longest to do, I'm afraid. Right, okay, so wow, there's 3 people, agents marketing this one property, all for 800. Just got started at the highest figure. The comparables say, what's an absolute stunning modern one? 950. Well, yeah, but of course that's 950, you know, because that is a lot bigger. So I think it's priced about at 800. I think 750. Yeah, don't think there's any legs in this one, unfortunately. I haven't communicated with him in a while, so I just want to sort of say I'm still here. Morning, Gerard. Okay. Morning, Gerard, Hampstead. Didn't know that. Far from eventually. Not NW9. NW. Did I just say 9? Okay, Willoughby Road, Hampstead. Let's have a little look. Oh, hang on. First of all, Martin Gerard, tell me if it's. Aha! Yes, this one actually tells me if it's a leasehold. It's a leasehold. No, thank you. Secret property. I don't know this. Sometimes you just get spammed. It's a Substack. I thought that was a cool idea, but I don't know. I don't know. Just had a little brainwave. Speak about Sedgeford to there's another one. Share freehold. I think yes, another Joseph Scott one. Ah, leasehold. I need to tell Joseph Scott to not send the leasehold. Who is this? Dave. Oh, hi, David. Currently, freehold properties sold. 1060 to 1072. That's an interesting period of history, isn't it? Anyway, right, so. I think. Hang on. Apartments. That's not going to be freehold, is it, surely? What are these like? Fancy new apartments. I just know that's not the right thing. Okay, coming soon. I like that, coming soon. Ideal for first time buyer / investor. That's interesting. You're marketing to two bloody ends of the spectrum there, aren't you? How is it ideal for the first time buyer and investor? Maybe it's like turnkey buy to let is what they're going for. Please let us know if you would like to book a viewing. But is that all you're going to say? So Connells are so big that they just give us a few lines and... Yeah. Well, let's see if they've now listed it. Abercorn Crescent. Abercorn Crescent. HA2 0. How long have we got? 18 minutes. Oh, we're doing quite well, aren't we? HA2 0 PU. Just like getting through them, you know? That's what I mean by doing quite well. Oh no, close property engine again. You know why I do it? Because normally when I'm doing these live streams and I'm using property engine, I'm clicking links that go to Property Engine. So like each time I go back to my emails, the link, I'm back on Property Engine, and I close it each time. Otherwise, it builds the tabs up. Yada yada yada. Okay. Now when I close it, I need it. Right. So yeah, what was it? HA2 0 PU. HA2 0 PU. Power units. Oh, such an F1 fan. Must be this one, yeah? Cornerstone, okay. Ideal for an investor / first time buyer. Okay, the property next door is nice. That's the first thing I've noticed. The property next door is probably the maximum that we could do. And that's sold. Okay, hasn't recently sold. It would be nice if that was sold recently. But no, that's sad. It's 2005 value. That's not ideal. What world is that ideal for a first time buyer? Off their heads, aren't they? Ideal for a first time buyer. What are you talking about? It's Granny's house, you know? Right. So we'll have a look at the comps. First time buyer. I think they're more correct for investor. I think they just don't like admitting it. The fact that they have to work with investors on it. Right, here we go. So here's one a little bit smaller, well presented. It's not fully modern though, so I won't call that a comparable yet. I don't think that's not. You know, same with this. It's only not the standard we would go to. We want to see if there's like a brand spanking new one. Which, apart from that kitchen, like that's nice. But then laminate floor, and painted, and the kitchen's like we do a better job. But the bathroom's gorgeous, the bedrooms are good. Everything apart from the kitchen is good there, so I'm gonna call that a comparable. And maybe, you know, if I had a new kitchen, it would have sold for the 550, 530. That's less than this Connells one is currently on the market for. So what are they doing? What are they doing? This one is yeah, I'm trying not to look in the 70s because that's too small for our probably 88. 88. Okay, it's a new refurb, fairly low standard. Okay, I just have to go off the kitchen. I'll call it comparable. Again, 528 way too low than what we need. That's yeah. Not seeing the opportunity there for any investor. Certainly not. Right, this one is Nicely done. Yeah. And again, what we got? 560. Yeah, this is not there. So we have got three comparables, haven't we? And they're 530 to 560, and this is on for 575. So I'm going to label it as overpriced. What's up in 530? Comparables at, it was one of those 544k. Just stupidly overpriced listing. Don't close property engine. Here we go. Next one. Wow, I'm starting to get hungry. Oh, I've got nothing to. Am I getting old? Is that an old thing? I've stretched. And as I've breathed in, it's like gone quite close on my windpipe. Am I getting old? Is that, I've never used to do that. Top fans. Myself. Come on. Right, Martin Gerrard normally put his show freehold, yeah. Okay, so cool. But thanks for letting me know. Basically, that's the most important thing here. Share freehold, yeah. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, honestly, agents just sometimes they just send you all they've got. Martin Rapp. Oh, sorry, that's not a property. This one. Leasehold. Go away. Freehold. Here we go. Church Lane and 245. We've noticed properties within this gated development rarely come on the market, making this opportunity quite unique. Hang on a minute. You said freehold, but there's a service charge, isn't it? Really? No, this is a gated development. Okay, well, let's give it a go. N2 Church Lane. Gated development. Maybe it's like an old. Maybe it's new. Church Lane. N2. Gated development. I don't see it. Where is it? Oh. Let's try N2 APH. Yeah, so it's not. Then I'm gonna go with. I don't think this is right. Martin Gerrard, here we go. What's the price? 45. Elmhurst Crescent, is that the one? No, it's not. Maybe it's not on the market anymore. Okay, it's linked to their website. That's a one-bedroom house. Okay, so it's a new thing. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm not interested. But okay, I now know that that blank thing is a link to their website. Okay, cool. Great. Forward to receiving your buying criteria. Yes, I sent that to her. Thank you for registering. You're welcome. Sarah Wind off market. Oh, nice. They're sending me off market stuff. Jibs to this is what I like. Yeah. Thoughtfully laid out. Hang on a minute. Is this? Are these like properties that are not yet built? A range of viewing. Or maybe they are built. Contemporary ensuite. Yeah, no, right, let me just okay, off market great, but Is there a... No, is it a Mia? Not many. There's Mia, maybe. Oh. Let's call it modern, I think. Partners. Which are dated. This helps. Good. Okay. So yeah, I was like, whoa, off market. I was like, I said, like, what's new build? We've got 8 minutes. What are we on? Until our email. 13th of March. Not that impressive, is it? Come on, come on, come on! Right, so what's going on here, Josh? What's going on here? Is it struggling to sell? It's not a bad property, it's had the loft conversion. Garden's a bit messy. One's there. We'll see. It could be nicer. Bathroom, probably leave that. Not that one though. Change that one. Change that kitchen. Just fucking sledgehammer that. That looks like a shed where like a man could stand inside. And like, sorry, a man could crouch inside, stand up, poke his head out the top, and the shed would start walking along the ground. It's like very much a single man shed. Excuse me. Hey. Hey. What's that? What am I doing? Alright, let me just... Let's look at the comps, because yeah, you can improve the kitchen. So let's have a look. H88 Merlin Crescent slash yeah, we saw the allotments there, so it'll be somewhere around here. H88 6JD. I'm a DJJD. Oh no. Was that H88? Got the first bit. Got JD, isn't it? Fuck. It's because I've got that on. Take that off. Take that off. Oh. Maybe this ain't a postcode. Maybe this ain't a postcode. Maybe this ain't a postcode. It is. Right, then we need the agent name, Joseph Scott, include them. One, it was 65, wasn't it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, okay, here we go, got it. 7.4% reduced, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily below market value, because market value is what people are paying these days. So they weren't paying what it was marketed for previously. There's no way that's only 78 meters for a 4-bed. I think they've got that wrong. Nonetheless, that looks like an interesting comparable to look at if it's around 120, if it's the sort of same true square footage. I don't believe in 78. I don't believe that. That's just the ground floor, right? What the fuck? It's 70 plus 38, 108 plus 27. Ooh. So yeah, it's more like 135. 135. It's a little bit bigger. Probably because it's got a rear extension. Yeah, God, it's beautiful. I mean, that is, it definitely won't go more than whatever this sold for. 840 is it won't go that high because we can't get that. Well, we could do a rear extension, but as an assisted sale, too much time. But could we get a finish inside akin to this? Yeah, sure, why not? Could we landscape the outside like this? Fuck no, no time for that. I think, or maybe, I think this is 840's put. I think 800 would be our maximum. I don't think we get above 800 based on that. All right, cool. Such as this is 700, and yeah, obviously, yeah, horrible. God, it looks like an old hotel. Oh, is that our only comparable to go off? That's a bit annoying because just need a little bit more data, you know, a little bit more knowledge. That's smaller than what ours is, so let's just expand it to 2 years and just have a little look if there's anything else. Okay, this sounds a little story. Now, our property is next to this recreation ground, allotment, tennis court. Nice, yeah. Little Stanmore, and big Stanmore's up there, is it? Yeah, Little Stanmore. It's nice. It's a nice area because we got. Oh yeah, Montrose playing fields, tennis. Well, we coach there. Could be my next area that I coach in. Sorry, other business. Focus on property business today. Well, now and then later I'm going to run a tournament, so that's the other business. Anyway, right, okay, so oh no, it's actually quite nice for 725. Bathrooms, okay, kind of like upstairs is dated. I think we could do a little bit better than this. This would be our minimum figure 75. It's going to fall somewhere between 75 and 800. Well. I think this could be a nice one to finish the live stream with, because actually, if it's going to fall somewhere between 725 and 800, I think we could make a little bit of money. That one is bigger. Probably more towards the 725. Why is it so much bigger? Why is it so much bigger? What do they do? To work it out from the pictures. I think rear extension as well. That's the thing. So an outbuilding. That's also one. I don't think outbuilding has much value. It's basically this, isn't it? That little rear extension. It just takes a bit long with an assisted sale to have to do an extension. We could do it. Maybe could do it on budget. Okay. I'm going to look for 120. There could be 3 beds that are also 120. I'm going to have a little look. Because, yeah, it's a nice area. Let's see. 3 beds at 120, giving us a little bit of contextual information. No, well, the 3 beds are quite a lot smaller actually in this area. Oh, this one, Collins Avenue, Stanmore. It's quite far away, isn't it? That's up down there. Let's have a look. Hey, gross. Okay. Other side of the train track. Let's ignore it. Really good tip from Rory at Cleveland Property Sourcing is don't look on the other side of the train track. It can really split property values. Oh wow, there's another tennis court up there. So many. Right, this one then. This one, 3 beds but bigger. What was sold for? 785. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's a little bit of context as well. Okay, yes, like when again, this has got the extension. All our comparables have an extension. It's like it's drawing me to believe that is important. This has 1 less bedroom, so sort of weighing it up really. Yeah. Okay. Just at first glance, which is all these live streams are about, I'm interested in this property. Finally, interested in this property. So yeah, and the time's just gone off. So I'm interested in this property. It's an agent referral because at the end of the day, right? Adding in, I don't know, even a little outbuilding or just new kitchen, new all this stuff, internal stuff. Yeah, we could get it to 725 at least. Sorry, we didn't do a kind of summary, but if we do make it 2 and then make it 3 to 4, and then we click on our saved comparables, we've got. It's never going to go that high though. I have to say, it's never going to go that high because we're not going to do the extension. That's got an extension now. I think I'd err on the side of caution and say probably 750 is our GDV here. So I'll bear that in mind, 750k GDV. And then, if we just refurb the cosmetics, high standard refurb inside. It's got the loft. Yeah, we could market it for 750. I love that they've got the toilet roll the right way around. Come on, let's go, guys. I really want to buy that house now. Sorry, no, I won't be the one. We don't buy, as my sister said. We don't buy. We could probably even push the 780 mark if we get an outbuilding there, maybe. I'll have to look into it. I don't know how much value add the outbuilding does. But like, we're definitely knocking down that little man shed and sticking something, maybe sticking something to replace it. Alright, cool, so I'm going to reply to this one. Hi Josh, this is a great area. You can see Oops. Boom. Sent. Live stream done. Thank you so much. I've got to go to that tennis tournament. See you next week.